So let's go to you guys for some questions. Yes, lady right in the front, in the middle.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you both do Maggie Smith impressions?
Ah.
Not really, no. Well, she once said to me, I had like a cold. It was like a cold going round or flu going round, and so this is my best impression. So, if I can, she said, "Darling, I hear you have a cold," and I said, "Yes, I do." And she said, "How do you feel?" I said, "I'm all right, Maggie, but I feel I feel a bit, a bit snivelly, but I feel all right in myself." And she said, "Well, who else did you have in mind?"
That's classic Dame Maggie. Yeah.
It's more her, an anecdote. But
No, I'm not doing Maggie.
No, you're not doing that. No.
I'd be afraid that she'll discover the iPad and she'll be like, okay. Who the hell does he think he is? Don't fucking sound like that.
See, it's better.
Yeah.
No. But,
You did it.
I was supposed to run the marathon, got shin splints, couldn't, and then I got an infection in my mouth. And she was like, between your legs and your mouth, we should rub you out and start again. Yeah, she's just as witty as a
in
woman
real life.
in real life.
She is.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. Yeah, that is brilliant. Good to know.
Violet, yeah.
Yeah, second from the end there. Yeah.
I would like to say thank you for organising this event, and Michelle, I love you so much. You're amazing.
I love you too.
You've always been my favourite.
Oh, thanks.
I've met.
Sorry, love.
I've met you already, Alan.
I know. We joke. Come on.
My question is for both of you. Obviously, Michelle, you also do singing, and was your passion always for acting when you were small?
Yeah, it was really. I went to a stage school in my local town where I grew up. So dancing and acting and singing, it was kind of the whole thing really. But acting was really where I felt most at home. So yeah, I knew from quite a young age, about your age, that I wanted to do it. Yeah.
I was the same. I've no other. I can't dance or sing.
So yes, you can.
Well, we know you can. We know you can sing, really. Yeah.
He's got some moves.
No boy.
He did in Reading.
Yeah, that one night.
Okay. Yes, on this side. Let's go to this side. Yes, they do that.
Thank you. First off, Michelle, you're so beautiful. It's not fair. Give me your secrets. Now, my question is for both of you: if you could hang out with any characters from Downton Abbey, yours excluded, who would it be and why?
Question.
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to start? Okay. Who would I hang out with? I'd love to hang out with, just to see a day in the life of Carson. I want to see what he actually does when he's not just there being grumpy, and see exactly where he goes and what he does. I'd love to see him, and I'd like to hang out with him. And you have to go with the baddies. You'd have to hang out with O'Brien. You really would, and Thomas.
Yeah. Mine would be Thomas, I think. Yeah. See what he was getting up to.
Yeah. Well, he was opening, according to Rob, he's actually secretly opened the first Edwardian gay bar.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, that's why he's not around, he's very busy.
I wonder where he was. Yeah. Oh, good. Good to know. Yeah. Thank you. A lady there, right on this side. There we go.
Hi. Just a quick question from an American friend of mine. Alan, do you prefer acting with upstairs or downstairs?
Oh, good question. It's very, very different, but I love them both. I couldn't pick one. It's a joy, to have been allowed to done both, and I'd have to say I love them equally. Like Robert said about his daughters.
Oh yeah. Good reasoning, yeah.
Thank you. That was quite good. I like that tie-in.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed. I'm saying nothing else now.
Back over here, just kind of got two. Yeah, let's have two of you.
Alan, I love you. There you go. You have some love.
Thank you very much.
What's it like working with the babies? I mean, do they start crying randomly? Is it quite difficult?
Funny that's...
Yeah, that scene last night.
Yeah.
Well, we that scene last night where Penelope sits down with us and we discuss kind of our past loves, and she has that lovely line of "Aren't we the lucky ones?" And that scene originally had
was
us
with
feeding.
The children.
We were feeding the children, and we could not stop them crying. they could not stop them crying. And you know, you're there trying to feed the child, and the child's looking at you going, "What are you doing? Leave me alone!" You
I'm
know,
not hungry.
and you're going, "Eat it, please." Eat it. And trying to have a scene at the same time. And I think you came up with the idea, and you said, "Why don't they just come in at the end?" And you can see everyone's like, "That is a great idea. That is a great idea." So we swapped the whole scene around,
And they just came in at the end, and by that point they'd stopped crying.
because also, you know, Ava, God bless them, they're only tiny. Ava will stop crying, and we go, "Yes, we can go." And then Logan or Cole, the two,
Will start crying,
he'll start
yeah.
crying. You know, so you know, they're basically not very professional.
Yeah.
But method, though, quite method acting.
Very
Quite
method.
method, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and your lady next to you.
Hi.
Oh.
Sorry.
There we go.
Hi. I know you can't really reveal much, but especially with that episode last night together, do Mary and Tom, does their relationship develop a lot through this series in particular?
It's what we all want, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It
Yeah.
seems to be
I think
everyone
seems
wants
to,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to, yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to think what happens going on.
he's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, we don't really. You know, who knows what Gillian could write? But
Yeah. Bear in mind, Mary really didn't want Branson in the house, you know.
yeah.
So, but they've become friends, and I think you will see that friendship continue. And I'm just remembering some scenes coming up. But they become quite close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go. I think hopefully this is the Twitter questions, maybe. Yes, let's just behind the barrier, as such as it is.
Hello. This is a question from Izzy Davidson. How do you feel your characters have developed over the last few series?
For me, Mary was a very cold-hearted, spoilt brat in series 1, and she seems to have softened as the series has gone on, as each series has gone on. So I find that she's kind of warmed up a bit, much more than I thought she would. I thought she would be, a nasty character throughout. And she's had a lot of trauma, like Tom has as well.
I think, especially for Branson, I think his attitudes towards, the class system and the hierarchical element of the house itself, that's softened a lot. But again, due to the circumstances of his life, and I think that's what Julian shows brilliantly, is how people have to change through what life throws at you, no matter where you are, be a kitchen maid or the Earl of an estate. And I think that's what he does brilliantly. And I think change has been his main thing in throughout the series. And so definitely I think that Branson's become softer, and he's become a lot more open.
Thank you.
And we have one from Presley. What do you enjoy most about filming Downton Abbey?
It's a good laugh.
It is a good laugh.
It's just a really, I get really excited about starting a new series again in February, and it's a big family, and we, and not just the cast but the crew, we just have a really, really good time.
Yeah.
And it's, for us, it feels like our baby. We've all been doing it for this long, and it's being part of something that has has captured people's hearts. It's a really lovely feeling. So
I think that as well. The fact that it is so loved by everyone, it makes us want to make sure that it's still loved, and you guys still like watching it. So I think that's part of what makes Denton so special to be part of, is the fact that you guys love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that all the Twitter? Yeah, good. We can go back to
two questions from Twitter.
Yeah, that's
quiet.
Good. That's a representative,
quiet
sample. I think if we'd be here all night if we had.
Yeah.
The lady there at the back, in the back row.
Hi. Do you think the show's viewed differently in America than in England?
Good question.
I think it has a. I think for Americans it has that kind of. It's foreign. It's that fascination with the British classes. I think that the Americans kind of have. I mean, like the Brits do, but it's slightly different. It's a kind of similar, I think, fascination that people have with the royal family. I think there's certainly parallels there. I mean, what do you think? You're American.
Oh. Oh, you're writing a paper on it. Oh,
Are
that's
you?
good.
Ah.
Just started writing a paper on it. You got the mic?
I think it's definitely, there's a fascination there. It's viewed more serious over there. And here I think it's kind of a gossipy drama that you're like, oh, what happened on Downton? And over there it's like, oh, I got to sit down, seriously watch this show.
Put my gloves on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Thank you. And lady in the middle. Let's keep it in the middle a bit. Sorry, mic people. I apologise to the mic people. It's difficult. The lady just in. Yes, you, and then we'll go to you.
Okay. So thank you for being here. And I'm an American living in London, and I love the show.
Thank you.
But my question is, when you're filming in Highclere, which we visited before, do you really feel like you're at home when you're filming there? Because it's like home when we're watching it.
Oh,
That's lovely.
Well,
It feels like home in the way that sometimes you want to move. You know, after 8 months of being there for so many hours. But yeah, it's certainly, when you walk back in those doors at the start of a year, you feel like you're coming home to where you have to, you know, it's the starting point always for Downton, because, you know, Downton Abbey, you know, is a character in of itself, and that is the house and the grounds. And there are so many parts of that we still aren't allowed to explore. I'd love to get above the second floor and see what really is in there. Are you saying you did? No, that's okay. I was about to get very jealous. Yeah, so, yeah, I think it does feel like home. It's the home of the show.
Yeah, and I think each year I appreciate something new. You know, the surroundings are beautiful, and it's a really amazing place to work. Yeah.
Isn't there a room that no one's ever been in
There's lots of
Highclere?
rooms, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean up the top? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I visited and I was told by one of the people who runs it that there's places that no one's going ever.
Oh, I
in.
see.
Yeah.
What I think is amazing is on the tower, they used to use it for the soldiers, because it was used for a home for soldiers to convalesce.
Yes.
And up there in the lead, the guys used to go up there and smoke, and they've carved in their initials and the years that they were there. And that's something I'd love to see. But apparently, health and safety. You know, you're not allowed to climb towers at work.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we've got time for a couple more questions. So I'm going to go to the lady in the middle again. Sorry, Mike Man. And then, because she had her hand up earlier, in the middle of the second row. And then I'm going to keep the mic in the middle, because there's a couple of young ladies behind the barrier in the middle. And they've had their hand up for hours.
Like a workout.
So I'm going to try and get the mic to you for the final couple of questions. You go ahead.
All right. Hi, I'm Tracy, and I really want to thank you for being in this production and the production that is Downton Abbey.
Oh, thank you.
Just a question for both of you. Since playing the characters, has that influenced you off screen?
Interesting. Yeah.
In maybe small aspects, big
Like
aspects?
your behaviour off screen, you mean? Like how you...
Yeah, maybe, or like maybe your views on certain things,
No?
perhaps.
You stumped them.
Yeah, I'm always stumped. I mean, we're asked this question, you know, occasionally, and I'm not. For me, it's things like, you know, if I go for a posh dinner, I know which fork to use now. Yeah, and I mean, you know, we've gone through a really, you know, fascinating part of history, you know, from the Edwardian period to the 20s. You know, I feel like I've learnt, you know, a lot about that time and about, you know, about women in that time and how things changed for them. So, yeah, I think with every job you learn, you know, you can learn so much. It's what's wonderful about being an actor. Yeah. But I'm not sure how much it's influenced.
I suppose for every time you go for an audition as well, you bring a certain amount of your own personality to every character. And I think the challenge sometimes is then when your character changes, can you change and adapt with it? And that's always the challenge, more so than it influencing you. So I haven't been going around handing out leaflets for political rallies or anything recently, or moping around houses that I don't belong in, you know.
There's still time.
It's called burglary.
There's time, yeah.
So if you could hand the mic, there's a lovely Apple man just behind you, and he's going to. So let's go to just this lady right next to you there. Who's had her finger up. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
My question's for Alan. Conas the Tortu.
Tá mé go má. Agus tú féin?
Carclore.
Carclore. Oh, that was a bit of Irish there.
It's all Irish. Can you translate?
Yeah, she asked how I was. I said, I'm very well. And how are you? And she says,
How
I'm
are
grand.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah.
Is there many Irish people on set?
Well, there's me. Is there any other Irish? There is a Caroline McCall who designed the costumes. Is Irish for third series of the third series and the fourth series. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's from the north. So she's always there going, oh my God, I'm in a tizzy. I don't know what to put you in now. So she's there. Is there a couple? Who else?
Who else? I'm half Irish.
Oh. Dockery.
Sort of.
Who
else?
But apart from that, I'm trying to think. Brendan Coyle.
Oh yeah, Brendan.
Yeah. So there's a couple of Irish there. Yeah. No.
Thank you.
Oh.
And right next to
Filter
you,
out.
lovely lady with the iPad.
What's your favourite part about being in a period drama, like the clothes or the cars, or which?
Yeah, the clothes are amazing. I love wearing the clothes and the tiaras and the cars are always. I'm always really fascinated by the cars in the show.
Yeah, myself and Michelle had a great day where we had to drive around in the car basically all day, so that was a bit of a laugh as well.
Yeah, and we were on set in the driveway, and we did this scene where we said something in the car, and then Alan drove off. And so they filmed us driving off. And then if we kept going, which Alan did because he loves driving the car, we kept going. We reached base where the trailers are and the catering buses.
Makeup
so it's like we'd literally gone from 1922 to 2013. So we were going, hello, we've arrived from 1922.
And
So
all the drivers and everything were just standing there. We were pretending that we literally time travelled. It was great.
Yeah.
We've arrived. What do you call that?
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
all
good.
of it.
Thank you. And finally, the lady right next to you. Let's do all three of you from that bit back.
First of all, I don't know if Alan will remember this, but last year I did request loads of impressions from you, and you were slightly reluctant, but this year I didn't even have to ask.
Great.
Yeah, it was great. My question is, considering the time period of the 1920s, which this series is set in, it's quite an influential time period. Your historical advisor, Alistair Bruce, I wondered whether he said anything to either of you about what you could take to your scenes for specifically this series.
Well, I remember him saying at the read-through, he always does a kind of introduction to the next series, which is always really useful for us. And for this series, there's a real sense of, a kind of a new era, and that the war is, finally over, and that the kind of the party's on again, and so people are, characters are more confident to kind of embrace that, and so there is a real sense of celebration in series 4. I think people are embracing the 20s.
Yeah. And that freedom for a lot of characters as well, such as you see Edith's character, and the fact that going to dinner alone with the man at the time would have been, it was just, it was at that cusp where some people who had been sitting in that restaurant might have gone, have you just seen that? Whereas others would have gone, that's normal, or that's great to see. So it really is a period of transition in relation to the etiquette, which is something that Alistair, considers so important. But obviously, back at Downton, you have people like Carson who's going to make sure that nothing ever changes.
Yeah.
Ever. If Carson was around, they'd still be sitting there. The gong would go. People be on their iPads. Oh, no, I have to go get changed.
Brilliant. Thank you. That's a brilliant question. But unfortunately, those are all we've got time for. Sorry to all the people at the back I couldn't get to. But thank you all for some brilliant questions. And thank you to these two fantastic stars, Allen Leech and Michelle Dockery. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.